How's it going out there, everyone? W.F.S, your doctor here, with an article that just totally blew my mind. Whoopi Goldberg defends Blazing Saddles against cancel culture. Don't make me come for you. Well, that just totally takes me back. It really does, because all that I have ever known about Whoopi Goldberg and her co-hosts from The View is that I just don't agree a lot of what they say and do on that show. It just seems like they're arguing all the time, and if you don't agree with them, then they're attacking you. But in this case, it just totally blows me away that she is going after cancel culture. It completely took me by surprise today. So when I saw this, especially about one of the most iconic Blazing Saddles, one of Mel Brooks' most iconic movies, I had to say something. I had to give her a round of applause. Now, before we get into this article, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, it would be greatly appreciated. And for those of you who have subscribed, thank you so much. But I really want to talk about this because, once again, Blazing Saddles, Whoopi Goldberg comes to its defense, and it's such a surprise for me. I never would have seen this coming from her. Whoopi Goldberg got fired up Wednesday defending the satirical Western Blazing Saddles against internet trolls trying to cancel it with claims it takes jokes about racism too far. Well, those people just don't have a sense of humor. It's a brilliant piece of comedy. The host of The View launched into a debate about how classic comedies are aging in 2022, a topic inspired by Mindy Kang's recent comments that The Office is so inappropriate now and could never be made today. You know, there's a lot of movies that probably could not be made today. Well, actually, they could tweak them a little bit because, let's face it, everyone today is just so touchy. You can't say this, you can't say that, without someone getting in your face about it. I tell you one movie that they probably would be scared to remake, Saturday Night Fever with John Travolta. If that is not one of the raciest movies that I have ever seen, if you haven't seen it, check it out. The host of The View launched into a debate about how the classic comedy... Okay, I read that, excuse me. Goldberg argued that in the 1974 Mel Brooks flick Blazing Saddles deals with racism by coming at it right, straight out front, making you think and laugh about it. Because, listen, it's not just racism, it's all about the isms. He hit all the isms. And he was absolutely right. The stereotypes, the racisms, everything that you could think of was thrown into this movie, and it was such a brilliant piece of comedy. I watch YouTube today, not just today, but a while back. There were people who have never seen it, who are like in their late 20s, early 30s, who were doing movie reviews of it and just dying laughing from it because it was just hilarious. The story, which takes place in 1874, follows a corrupt politician who hires a black sheriff to keep the frontier village, from being destroyed. Blazing Saddles, because it's a great comedy, would still go over today. It does. It really does. If you haven't seen it, watch it. There's a lot of comedies that are not good. Okay, we just going to say that. That's not one. Blazing Saddles is not one of them. Blazing Saddles is one of the greatest because it hits everybody, Goldberg insisted. Cleveland Little and Gene Wilder were just amazing in this movie. The cast was just outrageously insane. Mel Brooks, Harvey Korman. It was amazing, and I never get bored watching this film. If you've never seen Blazing Saddles, you should do yourself a favor. Get some popcorn, get a glass of wine, and put it on, because it's magnificent, Goldberg advised. Co-host Sarah Haynes agreed that laughing is literally the ultimate medicine for life, and all the all that brings, and that comedy should have a sacred place for the artist to work it. Amen. Completely agree. Even Joan Behar held up the 70s TV series All in the Family, arguing that you take away Archie in his bigotry, you don't have a character. That's who he was. And that, the way you're supposed to look at people, she continued. If everybody was perfectly wonderful and appropriate, then you'll never learn, and these other people who exist out there. Excuse me, and you'll never appropriate, then you'll never learn about these other people who exist out there. People, I'm telling you right now, if you haven't seen this movie, you really should. Mel Brooks, and to be fair about it, Richard Pryor had a big hand in this too. They were co-writers on the story. And if I'm not mistaken, the story here, Richard Pryor was supposed to play Bart, but for some reason that didn't happen. I don't remember the whole story there. But I'm telling you right now, for all of you cancel culture people out there, just relax. You're killing comedy. You really are. Everybody needs to learn to relax. Not everything has to be so politically correct that you choke the life out of fun. It's wrong. It's just wrong. You need to just mellow out, people. And as I said, I was just very surprised and very pleased to see that the women from The View were defending this classic film. It deserves to be defended, and no cancel culture should ever touch things like this. Well, give me your comments, people. I want to hear them, especially about this. I'm W.F.S, your doctor. Until the next time, my friends, God bless and have a good laugh.